Hey curious people, welcome back to the Curiosity Kingdom. Today we'll be continuing with the second episode of our special social science series. And in this video, we are going to discuss about the Indian parliamentary system as a sixth video. So you're going to learn a lot like how the Indian parliamentary system works, about the Lok Sabha, the Rajya Sabha, how the president is elected, what are its functions, and a lot more. So you're going to learn a lot. As usual, I am Athar Dubey, and let's begin. The Indian parliamentary system consists of three entities, the two houses of parliament and the president. Therefore, India has a bicameral parliamentary system, that is, it has two houses, the Lok Sabha, the lower house, and the Rajya Sabha, the upper house. So let's learn about each of them and how they work. The Lok Sabha is a directly elected body. The country is divided into 543 constituencies. Each constituency then elects one representative using the poor first past the post system. What is the system? That's the story for another time. The party that wins the majority of seats in the Lok Sabha forms the government, that is, chooses the PM who chooses the ministers. Side note here, the president chooses the prime minister, but he chooses the leader of the majority party, and here the president only appoints the minister, but he appoints them on the advice of the prime minister. Side note over. If no party gets a majority, a coalition government is formed. The House is subject to dissolution if the ruling party loses support and generally has a tenure of 5 years. The Lok Sabha is chaired by the Speaker, who is elected by the House through a motion. The Rajya Sabha, or the upper house of the parliament, is an indirectly elected body in which each state sends representative. It is proportional to the state's population, and also here the representatives are indirectly elected. As per now, there are 245 seats, of which 233 are elected by states and 12 members nominated by the president, which are people from various fields who have expertise in that field. The member here are elected by the elected members of the state legislature or the MLAs for the respective states only, using a better single transferable vote system on the STV. What is this? Don't ask now, it's a story for another time. Unlike the Lok Sabha, which can be dissolved, the Rajya Sabha doesn't. One third of its members retire every 2 years, and then the vacancies are filled by election. Each member serves for 6 years. The vice president acts as the ex officio chairman of the House. The president is elected indirectly by an electoral college which consists of the elected members of Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha and the state legislature, and it also uses the beautiful single transferable vote system. Indian parliamentary system is the legislative branch of the government of India, that is the branch that makes the law. So all of them are involved in the making of the law. So let's see how they do that. A legislature makes law using a bill, which is a proposal to make a new law or change an existing one. A minister or member introduces a bill in either of the houses. Let's say for example Lok Sabha. When the minister or member presents the bill, then it is discussed thoroughly, amendments are presented and then voted on, and then finally the bill is put on to vote. Well, voting in the House is also of two types. The first is the oral vote, in which on the call of the Speaker, an MP may say yay or nay, or if the Speaker feels or an MP requests, a proper vote or division occurs. Lobbies are created. If the electronic system works, they press button. If not, they sign a paper. In both, they have the option yay or nay. If yay, the bill moves to the next house, and if nay, then nay. Then it goes to the other house, where once again it goes through the same procedures, and after which three things can happen. The bill is passed and no amendments are present in the second house. In this case, it goes to the president. Second option, passed with amendment, then it reverts to the previous house for consideration. If that house agrees, then it goes to the president, and if does not, a joint session of both houses is called to decide. And the third option is when the bill is not passed, again a joint session is called. Joint session of the house is called by the president. Generally, the Lok Sabha wins because it has more members, but Rajya Sabha can also win in this situation. If a bill gets passed and sorted by the chamber, then it goes to the president. If he is happy with it, he signs it, the bill becomes an act, and we have a new law. If he is unhappy, he sends suggestions which the House votes and returns the bill to the president with or without the changes, and then he or she has to sign it. This is in general. Money bills are a bit different from other bills, and there are some other things which keeps on changing, but I'm out of time. So this is the end of this video. Hope you learned something new. If yes, then don't forget to give it a thumbs up. New to the channel, don't forget to subscribe to it. Don't forget to share this video with friends and family, as it helps us to grow. And till the next time, keep learning, keep asking, and stay curious.